Okay, welcome back to another long-awaited video. So what I'm looking at, and I've already started this as you can see, is notchy gear shifting basically. I had the same experience with nearly every BMW I've ever owned, and I remember doing this mod on my E36. It was quite popular. Basically, this is your rod that moves the gears when you change your gear. Now this is very hollow and it's very light. Now the original weight of it is 328 grams. So what you can do to make your gear shift a bit more smoother, you can either fill this up a bit with some seal. I guess you could even do cement if you want to make it heavier. Now what I've done is I've put a couple of rods in there. I put one in there and I put another one on this side, and then I filled it up with seal, so that's in there. And then what I did was I went over the top with some soldier wire, and then on top of the soldier wire there's obviously electrical tape to keep it in place. So that's one way of doing it, but if you want to make it even better, you could get a weighted gear knob, and once you add it to this as well, you'll have a nice smooth shift. It's particularly good if you've got a short shifter. I'm not sure if I have a short shifter, but to me that does look like a short shifter. I'm not entirely sure at the minute. That does look like a short shifter to me. I'll have to check this part number, but nevertheless. So let me tell you how much it weighs now. Now originally it weighed 328. Now, with the little modification, it now weighs 533 grams. So I'm hoping that will make a considerable difference. Now under the car there is a couple of bushes you can change on the little arm where all this connects to, but at the minute I'm not going to bother with that because at some point I do want to change the clutch for a 550i clutch, so the gearbox needs to come off, and I still need to change the release bearing. So as it's approaching winter now, I'm not going to bother disturbing the car, so I'm just going to put it together as it is for now, and I'll tackle that other job in springtime. So I'm going to get this back. I can't film it because it's just going to be an absolute arse ache. It's pretty straightforward, and I'll explain how you can actually, you know what, I'll try and film it a little bit if I can, so you can get an idea of what's entailed. Okay, now I'm back in the car. You've got a few bits that have to come off. You've got that little bit. That is self-explanatory really. That slides on top of that. Got like a little clip. Push it. A little clip on there like that. And you just undo it, and then you just got this little rubber boot underneath that goes over that bit there. Once you got that off, and then this bit, there's a trick to this. What you have to do, you see those two nibs there? I'm not sure if you see them. Yeah, like that one and that one. You have to spin it. Keep, what you do is you spin it. Once you get it moving, you spin it, and while you're spinning it, keep pulling up, put pressure on it, upward pressure, and eventually it pops out. You have to get it in the right place. Now I can't remember which way it was. Was it that? Oh, it's got to be that way, isn't it? I think. Oh, that way. Not entirely. Oh, hang on. If I go that way, the gear knob will sit. So the gear knob should go on like that. So that should be it, I think. But anyway, even if I get it wrong, I'll just have to undo it and go the other way. Right, so I think that is correct. Or is that way correct? I think it's that way, you know. Let's try it. If we have to undo it, then we'll have to undo it. So what you do is spin it, push down, and there you go. It's in. So now what we have to do is get underneath the car. And then you've got... Where the bloody hell have I put it now? Where's it gone? I don't know where it's bloody gone. Oh, I can get off the bloody car. Shit. Bloody destroying the car now. So obviously you got your rod, and then in the end you've got two little circlips that go in the end, which are in my pocket, luckily. Here they are. So it might be worthwhile putting a little bit of grease on them, because it might help it in. So it goes that way round. So that is towards the car. Anyway, let's go underneath and have a look. Okay, it's back on. I think that's right way around, I think. Oh, hang on. Goes into second, but it doesn't go into third. What's going on there then? Let's go around and see. So I'm under the car. There it is. That's like easier to get to it. Just over the prop shaft here, just the front part of the prop shaft. And just when you do this mod, just check your clearances and make sure that bar is the right way around. I think it's going into third now, I think. I'm sure that's the way the bar came out. But let me go double check. Okay, all done. I'll tell you what. That feels lovely now. That does feel great. So, I know I didn't record the whole shebang. It's just difficult when you're the cameraman and the repairee. But it gives you an idea how to do it, and I'll tell you what, that feels really nice. And to make it even better, you could put a weighted gear knob on. So anyway, all done. I hope you enjoy this episode, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the car up and just make sure it there's no interference with the modified rod, and it shouldn't be, because I have put it in all gears and just made sure that it's not sitting against anything. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll check you on the next one.